EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers control the tap.
Hey, lock up.
Simmons to Embiid. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Horford. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Curling inside. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Hayward. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Here's the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Simmons with it. They'll run the offense. Simmons to Redick. Simmons to Covington. Simmons with another basket there.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward to Irving. Probing the defense. Kyrie Irving for 2. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Sixers with 4 to shoot to Embiid. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Screen coming. Irving. Almost, but no good. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Simmons with it, up by 3. Simmons to Embiid. To Covington. Another chance. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Covington. Tosses. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Hayward. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Looks to make a move to Irving. To Hayward. 4-3. And Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Embiid. Goes to the right side. Redick. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Kyrie across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. Irving to Hayward. Lets it fly from long range. Hayward nails the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads just a point. Embiid off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Philadelphia with the basketball to Embiid. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Hayward. That misses with 3 seconds left. That's it for the first half. The 76ers have the lead.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Celtics have it. Nothing going here on that drive. To Horford. Lays it up and in.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Into the front court comes Simmons. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Simmons to Covington. Scores from the post.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Nothing going here on that drive. Hayward to Irving. To Hayward. somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
You know, for a long time, I've been calling JT a young Paul Pierce because of his isolation moves, in particular in tight spaces, with fadeaways, step backs, whatever you want, he has. Now, that came from watching him a couple of years ago play at Duke Fantasy Camp in the summer. He was going against Jabari Parker for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, he gave Jabari the business. Now, this young kid was not even a freshman in college and was scoring any way he wanted to. And you knew that he was destined for success in the league. Danny Ainge got the steal of the draft.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Embiid. Takes stock of the floor. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
It's Embiid. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Into the front court, it's Irving. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry.
Hey, watch this screen look.
Has a look. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Kyrie. That's usually one that he'll knock down. 3 quarters down. Scoreboard says it's all even. All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the 4th? Ben Simmons with the rock.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
Here comes the screen. Redick. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
This game is too tight for you not to convert.
Great feed. Shot stopped by Embiid. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Hayward. Irving to Hayward. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him. Simmons into the front court. Our score all even here in the 4th quarter. Simmons to Embiid. Oh, he missed a short one there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Curling inside. That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Embiid. Simmons to Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Simmons with it. His guys now down by a point. Simmons to Redick. Embiid. Not that time. Celtics have it. Hayward to Horford. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons with it. His guys down 3. Simmons, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Embiid says not this time. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Timeout Boston. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot?
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy 1 or more tickets before the end of today's game and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Watch Cutter.
Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. The Sixers are victorious as they just squeaked this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The 76ers won this game after a close finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics just couldn't close this one out. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. The Celtics relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid wasn't satisfied with just getting steals. He had to insist on getting a bunch of blocks as well. Now that's what I call defense.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.